Welcome back to the channel, Luxury Vehicles, where we dive into the world of classic cars and the legends that have shaped automotive history. Today, we have something truly special for you, a muscle car that defined an era and still commands respect to this day. Let's take a closer look at the 1968 Ford Torino Cobra Jet. Now, when you think of Ford and muscle cars, the first names that probably come to mind are the Mustang and the Shelby GT350. But in 1968, Ford introduced something that would rival the biggest names in the muscle car world, the Ford Torino Cobra Jet. What made the 1968 Torino Cobra Jet so special? Well, let's get into it. First off, we have to talk about the engine. The 1968 Torino Cobra Jet was powered by Ford's 428 cubic inch V8 engine, which was a true powerhouse. It produced 335 horsepower, but the real story here is the torque. This engine could generate 440 pound-feet of torque, giving it that unmistakable muscle car feel when you hit the gas pedal. The 428 was equipped with the Cobra Jet induction system, which helped boost its performance and made it one of the most formidable engines in the muscle car scene. The Torino Cobra Jet wasn't just about raw power, though. Ford knew that a car like this needed to handle the power it was putting out, so they designed it with a reinforced frame and upgraded suspension. This meant that the Cobra Jet wasn't just a straight-line beast, it could also handle tight corners and curves with ease, making it versatile on both the street and the track. Speaking of the track, the 1968 Torino Cobra Jet was designed with racing in mind. Ford intended to dominate both the NHRA drag racing scene and the NASCAR circuit, and they succeeded. The Cobra Jet made waves in the drag racing world, and it quickly became one of the most sought-after cars by enthusiasts who wanted both street credibility and a car that could dominate at the drag strip. It's no surprise that it was a star at events like the US Nationals, where it made quite an impact. Of course, no discussion about a muscle car is complete without mentioning the design. The 1968 Torino Cobra Jet featured an aggressive, sleek look that screamed performance. It had a longer, more aerodynamic body than its predecessor, with a bold front end, a low profile, and flared wheel arches. The Cobra Jet's aggressive stance and muscular curves gave it a look that matched its performance under the hood. This was a car that turned heads wherever it went. Inside the cabin, Ford made sure the driver felt like they were in control of a true performance machine. The interior was designed for comfort but also for function, with supportive bucket seats, a thick steering wheel, and plenty of gauges to monitor the car's performance. It was a no-nonsense design, nothing flashy, but everything you needed to feel connected to the road. One of the coolest features of the 1968 Torino Cobra Jet was its optional drag pack. This included a special 4.30:1 rear axle.